A tense political climate now inspiring student protests across the central San Joaquin Valley against the Trump administration's immigration and custom enforcement operations. Why Fresno Unified Superintendent is now urging parents to talk about the safety risks involved and pushing for students to remain on campus when expressing their First Amendment rights.
The commander-in-chief is once again taking aim at his political adversaries in Democratic-led states. What programs here in California will now lose funding, plus how this directive will affect people living here and the reason the president is giving for taking away these funds.
The clock is ticking on Capitol Hill as lawmakers scramble to pass a Department of Homeland Security funding bill with just 7 days until another shutdown deadline.
Republicans warned Democrats repeatedly that such a short timeline would be challenging, if not impossible.
President Trump knows things have to change. He should lean on Republicans in Congress to work with Democrats and deliver.
What the White House is now saying about the potential to discuss Democratic demands to reform DHS as well as ICE.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
Good morning. We begin this 5 o'clock hour on this Friday with a live look at downtown Fresno. Today's high in Fresno expected to reach 72 degrees. It looks more like a haze.
Light fog.
Light fog.
Light. Emphasis on light.
Light fog. Emphasis on the light there. Either way, we're so glad that you're joining us on this last day of the work week. Good morning. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
I'm Carl Cook.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for joining us. We do not have a dense fog advisory yet.
Oh.
Okay, we're done.
Things could change throughout the morning, you guys. We are not expecting fog this morning. No, we're actually going to.
Optimistic.
Yes, we're going to.
Yes.
We have to shift our attention to some rain now because we might get a raindrop here and there today. So let's check it out and see what's going on out there for you. Right now, here's the radar. We have some scattered sprinkles here and there. You might be getting a raindrop out there on the west side of Fresno County. Up in the mountains there, maybe a sprinkle here and there. You might be just getting like a drop. That's about it. But we are expecting things to be cloudy for us today. Temperature-wise, we are going to be above normal again. So check that out here. At the moment here, again, hazy, light fog, if you will. 54 degrees right now. The winds are out of the east at 5 miles an hour. The dew point is at 51. And the rest of the day, it's going to be on the cloudy side for us today. You might feel a drop of rain or two here and there, but nothing significant expected today. 58 is the temperature at 10 at noon, 63 at 5, 68 degrees. Wind speeds might pick up to about 5 miles an hour, maybe up to 10 at certain points throughout the day. But coming up next, the next weather maker is, well, a little bit of rain for you here. Not just today. We have another chance of it coming up next week. Details in a little bit.
A 28-year-old man now facing homicide charges after Visalia police say he killed a 75-year-old woman. This happened around 11:30 Wednesday morning at an apartment complex in the area of South Lovers Lane and East K Avenue. Officials initially responded to the report of a hit and run, where they say that Miguel Mora Camacho crashed his car and ran into the apartment complex. Camacho tried to walk into several apartments by banging on doors. When a 75-year-old woman opened her door, police say Camacho stabbed her to death. Officers, with the help of community members, took Camacho into custody. He was booked into the Tulare County Adult Pretrial Facility. Now, this is an active investigation still, and police are saying anyone with information needs to please give them a call. A South Valley family now heartbroken following the death of their daughter on her 6th birthday. Yesterday afternoon, an honor walk was held inside Valley Children's Hospital for Isabella Cortez of Porterville. Family members, friends, and hospital staff lined the hallways for this ceremony that honors organ donation. Sunday night, Isabella was hit by a car on her way home from playing at a park. She was rushed to the hospital where she remained much of the week on life support. Valley Children's Hospital tells us that her organ donations will help up to 8 people, and her tissue donation, more than 70. During this painful time, her family is asking for help to cover Isabella's funeral and memorial expenses. If you'd like to donate, you can go to our website at kmph.com. Fresno County Sheriff's detectives need your help this morning. Let's do your thing here. Take a look at those pictures. They need your help identifying this woman who's accused of passing fraudulent checks through an ATM near Ashland and Millbrook. She was seen traveling in a dark-colored Scion XB. If you have any information about this case, call the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. Leaders at Fresno Unified are now calling on families to talk with their students as protests continue over immigration and customs enforcement crackdowns nationwide. District leaders say they're disappointed some students have chosen to behave in a way that they say does not reflect Fresno Unified's values. Fresno Unified Superintendent Misty Herr is sharing a plea with the community.
Because student safety comes first, I am urgently asking all parents and caregivers to please talk with your children. Encourage them to remain on campus. We are committed to providing safe, designated spaces on campus where students can voice their opinions, express concerns, and be heard.
The statement also says the vast majority of students who have participated in protests have done so in a respectful manner. This leads us to our accountability question, and we reached out to Fresno Unified to ask, could these student walkouts potentially impact average daily attendance money that the schools receive because of student absences? Here is what the district tells us. No monies are being lost because after noon, a child is counted. Since the walkouts are occurring after that time, it is not counted against the district.
5:05 now. All right, I want to start you off with the visibilities. We do not have a dense fog advisory in effect. Just to give you an idea for comparison where we were all week long today, our visibilities, check it out. Lowest visibility we have right now is 2 miles, and that's in Merced, Visalia, and Fresno there. So not too bad. We'll keep an eye on this for you this morning and see if anything further develops there. But right now, we're okay in terms of fog, but still drive safe, please. All right, so some other things happening out there for you now. Again, no dense fog advisory, but we're at the weekend now. A lot of you might be heading along the coastline there. So if you are, just know there is a high surf advisory there all along the California coastline. It is in effect until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Looking at 20-foot waves possible and dangerous rip currents all along the shoreline there. So if you're planning to go to the coast for the weekend and you're going to be on the shoreline, please be careful. This goes from Los Angeles all the way up past Monterey and up past San Francisco even there. Again, high surf advisory in effect along the coastline until 9 o'clock tonight. All right, so some changes now for us here. No fog, at least no dense fog advisory for you today. But we do have some high pressure to the north and to the west of us here that is getting our temperatures above normal once again. We got up to 74 yesterday. That is 15 degrees above normal, and we are expecting some low 70s again today. Low pressure to the south of us there kind of helping push in a little bit of moisture there, and that's going to help bring in some chances of rain and maybe a drop or two in the valley floor, more likely up in the high Sierra there. So let's take a look at that right now with the live radar here, and it looks like whatever we've got going on, it's very scattered, very light, maybe a raindrop or two happening in some pockets of western Madera County and parts of West Fresno County as well, maybe over in San Benito County too. And all along the foothills, there might be some sprinkles there as well. But things are going to develop here throughout the day, especially for the Sierra. We could see some light snow there up in the higher elevations today, and that'll likely last throughout the day into the early evening hours there. And then we're done with that. So just mainly the Sierra, the foothills could see a little bit more of a chance of rain today. But then we get to late Monday there, Monday evening there, snow picks up in the mountains there. But then Monday night, things start going for us again here in the valley here. Looks like we could see things start there about 10 and likely going to stay heavy throughout the day. There's a look at things 7 o'clock. Tuesday morning. It looks like it could be pretty heavy in some pockets there of eastern Fresno County there, but look how heavy it gets by the afternoon hours there, and pretty good coverage across the valley on that. Maybe see a good cell there or two by 6 o'clock Tuesday night there. The snow levels could drop to about the 5,000 or 6,000 foot level with this storm, by the way. And then late Tuesday night, things start to ease up and we're out of here. So it looks just like Tuesday. Right now we're putting it at a 50 to 60% chance of rain for the entire valley, and anywhere from a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain. And again, that is for Tuesday. All right, here's what we're looking at temperature-wise today. Again, above normal there, 13 degrees above normal with a 72. Staying above normal tomorrow and Sunday, about 9 degrees above normal there. 68s both days, mostly sunny. Could be a little bit more fog there tomorrow morning. Light winds in the afternoon and light winds on Sunday. Overnight lows will be in the 40s. All right, just a bit here. We'll take a look at the highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley for your Friday.
A terrifying medical emergency nearly took a young woman's life. She had cancer, but she didn't know it for some time. And her mother wanted to be by her side, so her mom started a small business. Frida Arellano tells us that her mother couldn't get a regular job because she had to take her to so many medical appointments and help her in her recovery. So her mom started making gummy candies as a way to cover bills and keep the family afloat. Even though Frida Sofia, that's the daughter's name, is cancer-free now, she still needs MRI checkups every 4 months. And mom is right there, all thanks to every bag of candy that she sells.
I've been through a lot, but I'm still here. You know, I was told that I was going to die. I was told that was it for me, but now I'm don't have cancer anymore. I'm in school to be a doctor. I want to be an oncologist because I want to help patients that have what I had.
Each bag of candies, by the way, costs about $10 to $12. You can find Frida Sofia's gummies on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. We have those details at KMPH.com. The search continues this morning for Nancy Guthrie, now on day 6. Missing mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Message police have for anyone trying to scam the family, and why officers keep saying that time is of the essence. It is now 5:10.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.